Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Michael of Planner Time with Michael. Thank you all so much for joining me tonight. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a haul from Dollar Tree and from Amazon. So let's get started with Dollar Tree. Now, I've seen a lot of videos where Dollar Tree's having their quarter sale. I thought it was just items that they specifically marked and put in this cart at my store, but I've been watching a lot of videos and people are saying that all of the, a lot of the items are not marked. They're just on the shelf and you have to scan everything. So I tried it, and I don't know, I got some things, but it's just, I know for me, I don't have the time to go back and scan every single item. Now, luckily, my closest Dollar Tree does have a scanner, so I can scan stuff. But they also said in some of these videos that I guess you can download the app for Dollar Tree. I'll have to try that, but I'm yakking a lot, so let's get started. So I found another set of stamps for 25 cents. Again, I'm buying multiples of these because I'm going to give them away. Do giveaways with them. So I found this one and I found another one of these. So these were each a quarter, and these were not marked. They were on the shelf. So I went and scanned them, and I mean, I was scanning everything. People thought I worked there. I'm like, oh, geez Louise. Anyway, so we have those two. I found one of these. This was on the shelf, so I took it, scanned it. Sure enough, quarter. So I got this one. I have more of these, I think. But, yeah, so I have that. And then, now, this was not $1.25, and I think there's another one of these. This was in the nail gems, but I thought for shakers, because I bought somewhere, there's right here. So I bought these two together because I thought I could mix them together to use them in shakers, because I thought they would look, they would go well together. These make, they make a lot of noise, whereas these, they don't make any noise. But like I said, I thought I could combine these, which I'll try. I don't know. I've never used these. Well, how many shakers have you seen me make? Let's face it. But I want to see if these work. Like I said, they are going to be loud, but I don't know. Maybe it'll work. I'm hoping. And then, like I said, mix this in with them. So if you know anything about that, let me know. So we have that. Then I did go ahead and I bought one more of these cases. This time I bought the black. Y'all, I'm hearing things out my window. I'm hearing things. I'm losing my mind here. And this one is just like, it's what, the cosmetic bag, I think they call makeup bag, but it's a good size. And so I'm going to use it for storage. Like, I could store all my paint pens in here or projects I'm working on, because it is quite a large, like I said, large storage area. And this one was $1.25. So, but I thought this was a good deal for $1.25. So then in the, I found these. Now, this was in the card up front that was marked for 25 cents. I probably should have bought another. This one I just bought for, using for ice, in my freezer. But I'm wondering if I could take one to school and use it, like keep it there for if we ever have ice. And something fell here and I don't know what that is. But, maybe keep one at school. I don't know. You get two. So then I thought, should I buy more? But I'm like, really? I can't really use these in the craft room, I don't think, because they're too big. I think they're too big to use, like, for putting beads back in a jar or something. They're just, I don't know. I'm rambling. I'll stop rambling. But that was 25 cents. Then, okay, not 25 cents. I thought I would try these. These are the Flex fabric bandages. And they had the regular plastic ones. Now, in that box, you get like 60, I think. But this one, you only get 26. But I think these are going to work better because they, they flex and they bend. So, these are always good to have at home, right? Then, for some more quarter finds, let's see. I was going crazy because I had to scan everything, and so I found these. These are those jumbo wall art stickers. I hope you can see. It's beautiful. Now, it is huge. So this might be like for a nice cover for a journal. Or if I used it in a planner spread, I'd probably have to cut it in half or cut parts of it and use it. But So we have this one, and this one is double-sided. And that's just, it's really pretty. So this was a quarter. So I picked up, I think, 3 of those. Yep, 3 of those. Then they had these chalkboard stickers. Now, these were not in the bin up front. They were just hanging in the regular, where these are. But I thought, try it, and sure enough, these ring up a quarter, and you get 2 piece. So I bought like 5 of these, I believe. What exactly I'm going to use it for, I don't know. I'm sure I can put this in my planner, like if I do a blackout spread, and like cut boxes out of this and write on it with like a white pen. Or, well, not in a blackout spread, because then I can write right on the paper. I don't need this for that, so forget what I just said. But, I don't know, I'll use it. What's happening here? I will use it for something. So, I bought a few of those. Then, what else do we have? Let me find, okay. So then they had this one, and I bought, 3 of these, because this one's really pretty. So you get that large floral, and then, again, it is double-sided, so you get that one on the back. This one's cool. And they just peel like stickers. They are thicker. But, yeah, so I got 3 of those. And you could even make your own, make your own notebook and turn that into a notebook cover. Then, along with that, I found these, it's like framing pieces. But I thought, well, I could use it for that on something, even on the wall. But I thought for like tags, like you could just use sections of it. Or you could use it like as a border, on something. So I thought, why not? So I think I got a couple of those. But these were a quarter, and it's double-sided. So, well, I mean, not double-sided, but, you open this up, and you get 2, you get the you know what I'm trying to say? Jeez Louise, I'm tired and I'm cranky, so yeah. So then I found these, and these were a quarter as well. Again, hanging on the shelf, not marked. So, but these are nice because you get the 2, the 2 sides. Whereas the other one, I think the ones they're making now are going to be $1.50, and they're even smaller than this and have less stickers on them. So, but I really thought those were really pretty. So I went ahead, picked those up. Then they had this, I think, and everything's falling. Of course it is, because when I go to film, that's when things fall. Jeez Louise. So they had this, is this eucalyptus? I think it is. Isn't that what that is? Yeah, eucalyptus trends. But this, this would look nice in a planner spread at the bottom of the page, or go across the whole planner, and then, cut it, in the middle where the page. And it just, these are really pretty. And again, 1 quarter. So I got a couple of those guys. Then I saw these, and I mean, I was scanning. I was scanning everything, like this section-wise, because again, none of these were marked. But I really thought this is another border, and I thought those were really, really pretty. Again, bottom of a planner spread, you could use them, just cut them into sections, use them however you want. So that was a quarter, and I got a few of those. Then they had, okay, what's that? They had these moths, so I bought a few of these. I think I had bought these before when they were $1.25. So, yeah, so now I have more, and they were only 50 cents. So these are cool. I mean, the only thing is they are very large, but they are meant for the wall. So, and I got a few of those. So let me take that, put those here. Then I found this one. I don't remember seeing this one there before, but I scanned it, and it was 25 cents. It's just like a border. It's like a large border, or background. But I thought it was really cool. So I got a few of those. And again, double, you turn it over, you got this side too. But I just, like I said, I think that's really, really cool. So I bought a few of those. Then, what is next? Oh, did I show this one? I think they only had 1 of these. Because I probably would have got more if they did, unless... but hydrangea, right? I think that's what that is. It's just really pretty. And again, for a quarter, I may try. No, this looks familiar. I don't know. I think I was gonna say something else. Yeah, it's over there. I was just gonna say something with this hydrangea. I don't know. Okay, then in where the paper is, the the individual sheets, almost like, what is it, like wallpaper? Yeah. They had these, and not all of them. I mean, I scanned every different one they had, and I only bought the 25-cent ones, which weren't that many. I think it was only 2 or 3. But they had this like old wood pattern. I don't even know what they call it. Is there a name on it? Reclaimed wood planks. There you go. I think those are cool. I think for a journal cover, I think for signatures, like if you don't sew them in, but you glue them or to this, you attach this to it, kind of to make like a cover for it. You can use this for tags. I think these would be cool in tags. I've also thought about using this as a background to film on, like putting this down, because I have a glass desk. I have a different one on now, but I could take that off and put this down. Are these repositionable? Like, can you peel and removable? Yeah, so you can take them off. But I bought a few of these because I really like that look. Now, they had one that I really liked, a wood look, kind of similar to that, but that one wasn't, unfortunately, for 25 cents, so I didn't get that. But I bought, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 of those. Then, okay, this is the same one. Then they had a lot of this one, this herringbone. And at first I picked up a whole bunch, but then the more I look at it, I'm like, okay, what am I really going to use this for? I was thinking, again, tags. A journal cover, I don't think so, because it's just too, like, maybe if I made a smaller journal like this, but it's a bit too much. Unless you use it this way somehow. So this one, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to use. But I did buy a few just to have them. I could use this on my desk, but I think that would just get me dizzy after a while. So I only bought a few of those. And I think that, yeah, well, look at, see, that was it. Those are the only ones. And I think that's it. I may go back to Dollar Tree. I don't know. It's just, I don't have a whole lot of time. Like, some people, they have all the time and they can do it. Great for that. I just don't have that time. So, to scan every single item. Okay. I think, I'm just looking quickly. I think the rest is from Amazon. This is, oh, well, no, I showed that last time. This is a combination of the Amazon haul. When you click on, like at the top, it says Amazon haul, and they usually have things cheaper on there. Now, during Black Friday, they had some really dirt cheap things. But of course, I placed one order and it got canceled. It said it was undeliverable, whatever that means. So I'm like, really? I'm sure it was because the prices were so cheap. They're like, oh, you can reorder. Yeah, for $6 more for each. No, I'm not doing it. Anyway. So I can link some of these. These were, I think, Black Friday prices, so I'm sure the prices have gone up. But these are the larger eyelets, the wider ones, and I thought these would be good to have. These are the Craftelier brand, but I did buy them on Amazon. And I don't remember prices on all these, but I know they were, they were good prices. At least to me, they were good because it was Black Friday sales and the Amazon haul. So I thought these would be good to have. You get 40 in there, so that should last me a while. Okay, moving along, something boring. Had to get it. This was like $2 and, I don't know, 22 cents or something. I tried buying 2. It wouldn't let me, so I bought 1. I mean, you only get 4 rolls, but they're the mega rolls, and I guess it's 16 regular. So, you know what? I'm happy with that because I live by myself, so. Then another cheapie. This was, I believe, 72 cents. And it's just a storage, just a storage thing. I wish it would have let me buy more. It would only let me buy 1. I mean, it's, it's okay for little, tchotchkes or little, jewelry making supplies or whatnot. You get 9 drawers. But again, it would be nice to have multiple of these, like, 4 of them or, at least 2. So instead of having just 1, but you know what? Again, for that price, 72 or 77 cents. I thought that was a really good deal. So I bought that. And then another boring item, just this Old Spice body wash. And this was, again, I want to say like $2.20 or something, really cheap. So I thought, you know what? Why not? And yeah, so that should be a good, let's see if yeah, the smell is okay. So I bought that. Then, okay, let's keep her going. This, you can see I'm late to the game. For Halloween, I bought these. I like using the chunky charms because, you know what? Let's make use of my, remember the dish I hauled from Dollar Tree? I painted it white. And then somebody suggested put some Mod Podge over it, so I did. I don't know, but look, you got plastic inside of plastic. Jeez Louise. So with this, you get these, I call them spacer beads. I know there's a name for these. Don't ask me what they are, but to me, I call them spacer beads. You know, I'm not being too technical or anything. But they just have like little, those like red jemmies on the side. See, so you get red. You get different, they have the black. You get different colors. But, yeah, so I thought these look really nice. And I'm thinking pokey tools and beadable pens. So we have that business. Hope I'm showing these okay. If not, I apologize. But this was, you know, these all came together as a set. It's not, you know, I bought this separate than that. It's all one set. And then you get these large, I guess this is for bracelet making, maybe. I probably won't use that. But like I said, for beadable pens, and just look at that juicy goodness. I mean, look at this. You get, what, 2 of these? Then you get a couple of these purple beads, and hopefully, I don't even see the hole in there. Okay, now I'm a little bit upset. Oh, right there. I wonder, do I have, that doesn't look like it's going to fit a pen or a pokey tool. Oh, mamma mia. Is that going to fit? Oh, yeah, it will. That'll fit a pokey tool, so I'm assuming it's going to fit a pen, too. Anyway, come on, Michael. You're boring people. So we have that. You get a couple. I think you get 2 of these. Yeah, you get 2 of these. It's like a bead inside of a bead. So that's really cool. And then you get a couple of these. A few, yeah, 2 of these orange. Just plain orange beads. Then you get this orange with the white. 2 of these. With the white dots. You get these black and white swirls. These are really cool. This reminds me, wasn't there... what do you call it? Was it the Twilight Zone or something that just would like go around and woo? Okay, anyway, yeah. And then you get these black sparkly ones. These are really cool. Love them. And then you get, what, 1 of these? You must get 2 of each, I'm assuming. So like 2 of these. You get this like iridescent ghost. The iridescent ghosty on there. How cool is that? And then you get these 2... pumpkins. So a really cool set. And I just typed in, I want to say chunky beads. So, because like I said, I want to use these for, like, every year I say I'm going to make all these Christmas crafts and all these Halloween crafts. But by the time I get around to doing it, the season's almost over. So I'm like, yeah, that works out well, huh? And then... what else? What else is here? Oh, I got this. This was a wax seal. Now, I was not looking for wax seals, but again, I want to say it was like 25 cents or something. So it comes with the handle, and this is... okay, I don't want to do all this crinkle wrinkle. I'm going to try and make it as quickly as possible. But you get that wooden handle, and then this looks like a floral print. So let's see. I have a lot of these now. I got to start using them. It's a... what is that? Not a hydrangea? I don't know what that is. Hope you can see it. Really pretty, though. So that's going to be fun to use in wax seals. And again, I wasn't looking for this, but I got it because, like I said, I want to say it was a quarter. I mean, it was really, really cheap. So, you know, I couldn't pass it up. Then I got this stamp set. I wonder if it'll show... well, that's even... why do they got to put this right here? So let's take a look at this business. I love stamps. Like stamping, like in one of my last videos, or one of my latest videos, I made that little insert for my journal and just have a blast. So you get different stamps on here. Can you all see this? I have to stand up to see it. But see, like horizontal, vertical, you get that like stamp set with those butterflies, the number 5. You get this number set. These numbers down here, handle with care. This is going to be fun to use, you know, in journaling, like making tags or making, you know, envelopes or whatever. So I am glad I saw that. And I do have an Amazon affiliate, whatever you call that. I am an Amazon affiliate, I guess. Now, I don't make a whole lot of money. I've only received $10 within the past few years, but you know, every little bit helps, right? So I can always link these, but my point was is it will be an affiliate link, so it's no extra cost to you, but if you use the links to buy anything, it does give me a very small commission. So okay, so that's there. Then they had these Posca pens, which were, I forgot how much. I mean, they were still, to me, still expensive, but a lot less expensive than they normally are. So I want to say it was like $13, if I'm not mistaken, because I think they're normally like 20 or more. So, but these work really well. Like I showed in a couple videos, I showed my art journaling that I'm trying to attempt. So, yeah, trying to attempt. That's kind of redundant because I mean this. Anyway, I got that. Then, so this came, but they left it. Unfortunately, it was raining. Excuse me. I didn't know it was arrived because it arrived during the night at some point. And so this box got a little damaged. So I did open it already, and I kind of put these out just to make sure. I don't think the tapes are ruined, but you get 4 washi tapes. It is $49 in market. Washi tape, and it's just, I really like it for junk journaling. You can kind of see, I guess, the pattern right there, but it's like a map scene, and this first one is really huge. I don't really want to unravel it all because then I can never get it back right, but if you look, like, and it's very nice, but see, it's like maps and stuff, so it's really cool. So you get that big, thick roll, and then you get this what I call normal roll. Oh, look at Florida. So just like vintage. So we have that roll. We have this one, which I don't even know what that says, but let's see if we can unravel that one a bit. So we get that one. Almost like you ride the subway and that's the map of where you're going. So we have that one. And then there is one more in there. See, I just want to make sure because I don't want to waste it. And this one is like, what is this? Just really cool markings. 50, 40, 30, 40, 50, 60. So yeah, so I thought like on tags and junk journals, I think these are going to be really fun to use. And then it came with, I'm assuming, is a cutter. I've never seen one of these things before because the box was rattling and I'm like, what is that? I don't even know how to use this or what this is. I'm assuming to cut the washi tape maybe, but like, I seriously don't know how to, like, what do you do with it? You put it, so if you know, tell me, because I've never seen one of these things. Unless it's not supposed to be in there. But again, because it doesn't look like there's a blade on there. So I'm not sure about this piece. So if you know, let me know. See, the box came right apart. So, okay, so we have that. I better step it up because I have more items and I'm probably taking too long. What's in this box? It says it's a set. Do not separate. First of all, let's get a knife so I can open it. My knife is already out. Got to be careful with this because, you know, sometimes I can be a klutzer. And let's see what this is. Is this a stamp set? Oh, it must be a set of stamps and stamping blocks. So you get, what, 3 stamping blocks in here? And again, I want to say this was really cheap. That's why I got it. But you just get 3 acrylic stamping blocks. These are always good to have. I do need to get some that are a bit larger, though, because I think most of mine are on the small side, but it's always good to have several of these, so if you do a lot of stamping. And then you get, I wish I had, do I have a, yeah, there we go. Then you get this stamp set. So it has like these postage marks, air travel, airmail, like a stamp. So I thought these were really nice. And this was a set. So you get that. Then you get these like tickets. So these are cool. Okay, so you get tickets. You can always fussy cut these out. And, you know, they're good to use for ephemera pieces. So we have that set. Then it came with just a set of numbers, but these are cool because, see, they're vintage. You know, they're made to look, I don't want to say not complete, but what's the word I'm looking for? Where they're like weathered, I guess, or antiqued or vintage. So I think those are really cool. Just like if you're making a tag, just to stamp a number in the corner, you know, or stamp it at the top. Okay, so that's 3 so far. Then you get this stamp set. So you have the butterfly, this background. Usually these I'm not too crazy on because, like, it's nice because it's the whole background, but sometimes I like to make my own. You know what I mean? Like by stamping different things. So these, like, if I use this, I wouldn't stamp anything else with it because it's so busy, if that makes sense. You get some script, like a label, the butterfly. So this one is really cute. And then you get another, like, postal one, like postcard, Washington, D.C. You have the postmarks, place postage stamp here, the lines, some stamps. So those are really cool. And again, for vintage junk journaling. And then you get this set. So, like, what I really want are the Tim Holtz, I think it's called adverts, like for advertisements. But my gosh, that stamp set, I want to say, is $30. And I just can't see paying that much. I wait for that one to go down, but that one never seems to go down in price. And if it does, it's like $1. So I'm hoping one day I can find that one at a really good price. But yeah, because it has like all different advertisements, and you can stamp those, cut them out, you know, do designs with them, and I think they would look fantastic. But anyway, I'm rambling. So we get this set of stamps. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of stamps and stamping blocks. And again, it was, I remember I ordered it because it was really, really cheap. So I am very happy with that. Then, okay, keep her going. What else do we have? This is Junk Journal Time Collection. Vintage Tent Decoration Material Package. Now this one, I don't know if this one, Maggie, I don't know if you're watching, but from Sunset Crafts and More. I don't know if this is the one you bought. It might be, because she showed one that was in a nice bag similar to this. I don't want to take too much time, but you get like these clear stickers to use. Okay, hopefully this is all on camera. So you get these stickers. You get some papers. Are these all the same? So you get a couple of each. You know, just use as backgrounds or, you know, whatever. You can even put these on tags and, you know, or make a tag out of it. It would be really flimsy. But, so just, you know, different kinds of vintage ephemera, basically, for junk journaling. So it's really cool. So you get those pages, and then see a number 9 or a number 6, whichever way you want to think of it. The 45, this one. You get some, one of my projects is I want to make some of these frames. So you get different size frames. Okay, you get a couple of those. You get these two. And these are, I don't know if, I don't think these are stickers. I think, oh yes they are, look at that. These are stickers. So, woo woo. So this was, you get some like tickets. Okay, very cool. Really, really cool. So, yeah, I am happy with this. So let me attempt to put all of these back. And yeah, I will try, like I'm filming this, today's Tuesday. I don't even know, it's probably at least 7 o'clock. So by the time I finish filming, edit it, upload it, it's going to be a little while. So I will try to link all of these. Again, the price I'm sure has gone up. But so I wanted to do my Black Friday haul earlier, but I have been waiting and waiting. Things have been trickling in, like just one thing at a time. So I'm like, I probably have more still ordered, but I'm like, okay, I can't wait anymore. I gotta just do it. Then I bought these charms, like is this open or what? Yeah. They're like bow charms. I thought these were really cute. And you get different colors. And, you know, you can hang them from the sides of like pokey tools, pens, whatever, journals. But I thought these were really cute. And you get the different colors. The green, the gold, the red, the silver. So, yeah. So I think these are really cute. So, yeah. They will look really nice on a pokey tool or a pen. So we have a package of those. You get, I don't even know how many, 24 pieces. So you get quite a few. Then, what else? So then, okay. Then I found this, I think, Barbara, if you're watching from Chubby Lovey Paper Crafts, I think she ordered this or one very similar, and that's kind of what inspired me. So thanks a lot, Barbara. Just kidding. And it's a package of, they have these envelopes in them. So if I want to ever, you know, do giveaways with pens, like with beadable pens or pokey tools, or sell them, you know, you get, I want to say, I don't know if it's 50, but you get quite a few of these. So those will come in handy for that. Then you get a huge set. I mean, look at all of these. You get some refills. So these are good to have. And you get all of these wonderful beadable pens. I really don't want to take them all out and do the crinkle wrinkle. But you can kind of, you know, you can see the colors, the greens, the purples, the pinks, the blues. Oh, that deep red is nice. Oh, and these even have a shimmer to them. Some of these have a shimmer. You have the orange, and they are just beadable pens. So I think these are going to be fun to use. I'd like to make some of these on a video and possibly, you know, do a giveaway with some of them. And I've even thought about trying to sell some, but I don't know, because I don't know how I would price it. And, you know, I don't know. I would like to, but, you know. So for now, that'll be on hold. But anyway, I got these. I think these are going to be really fun to use. I could use these as gifts at school. And they come with the refills. I think I said that, and I think I showed it. So we have that business there. Then, what else do we have? We have these. Are these rondelle? Is that what you call them? It just says European large. They're like spacer beads, but they are larger for like those beadable pens. I thought these would look good. You get a nice carrying case, or a nice storage case, I should say, and just look at how they sparkle. I mean, aren't those cool? Like, isn't that just beautiful? You get all these different colors. And again, I would use these as spacers, like put those thick, are they called the chunky beads? I think they're called bubblegum beads. Put those on and then, you know, use these in between. But I just think those are too cha-cha for words. I think they are really, really pretty. So I went ahead and I got that business. Okay, we will crinkle wrinkle later. And then, what else? There's more, of course. So then, couple boring things. I just got a couple of these dude wipes because these were really cheap. I want to say they were like $1 a piece or like $2 something, but normally I know they're a lot more. So I got 2 of these. These are the extra large, and these work really well. So I got 2 of those. Then I did buy some. Now, y'all know I am complete rubbish with technology. I don't even like technology all that much, but these say true wireless earphones. I don't have any because I would really like to start walking again. I used to walk, I used to love it because it, well, shows you how old, because, using normal headphones, like, yeah. Anyway, so I thought I would try these. These were on sale. I don't know if they were $16, normally over 100, but I want to try these. I don't know how to sync them or pair them or whatever you call it. It says it's very easy. My luck, probably not, but I thought I'd give those a go because there is a park literally, I mean, down the street from me. And it's just nice to, when it's not 400 degrees outside, to get just a good walk around the park. But I like to listen to music because if I'm just walking and I have no music, yeah, that doesn't last long. So then I had to get more face masks. And these are the Korean, these are made in Korea. And there's a whole bunch of, I don't know if you say flavors. I don't want to say scents, but different. Like, for example, this one, white collagen, essence mask, charcoal, herb, bamboo, and so on. And I think there's 24, and these work really well. I already have some, but when they go, I mean, they were down to, I want to say, less than 40 cents a piece, like, for each, if you divide it out among the individual ones. I mean, that's... You don't find them that cheap, especially these are made in Korea, and those are supposed to be the best. So I had to get these. Like I said, I have some, but I love using these. They're just, love them. Then what else did I get? What else is in here? So apparently I got these. These are label dies. I wanted these because for making ephemera pieces, like, excuse my reach, but I showed it in a video before where I made like different ephemera pieces to use in journaling. I like those. Haven't used them yet, but it was fun making them. I should do a giveaway with some of these and then make some more. But that's what I kind of wanted this for, to make labels, for junk journals and whatnot. Even, what do you call them? Is it nameplates, to go on the outside of a journal? So I thought these would be good for that. And then I don't even remember ordering these. These weren't with the sale, the, what do you call it? The Black Friday sale. I got these before, but they must have been on a really good sale price for me to buy them because I'm sure I have them already. But these are just the teacher sticker sheets. And I'll go through quickly because I know I've been on here for 4 hours. But, these are larger. And like these, you don't have to be a teacher to use. These you don't have to be a teacher to use. So even if you're not a teacher, you can still use these. So top 3 this week. I got to get into planning more because I didn't even do a plan with me this week for my catch-all. So I don't know. I got to get back into it. But I really like this. Noted. So, and it's just, it's a small pack, but, 222 pieces. I can try and link it. Then, what else do we have? Just a few more things. So, I got a pack of, or not a pack, but I bought 2 of these. These are the black Posca pens, and they are the ultra fine, or they're the thin, what you call it, the thin, Okay, I gotta stop. I'm so tired. The point, you know what I'm trying to say. So, but I wanted them for art journaling. So I have 2 of those. I've already used one. So that's why I only have 1 here. Then I saw these 5-inch. So these are the mini snips from Tim Holtz. These were not part of the Black Friday. I had these for a little bit. Just forgot to show them. But these were on sale, I want to say through that, either Today's Deals or Amazon Haul. I think Today's Deals I found these. Because sometimes I'll click on there too, and I'll type in Tim Holtz. But I got those. Then, now this one I'm a little bit disappointed with. I thought these would be bigger. These tickets are really, really small. So, I don't know. I was hoping these would be larger. But, Yeah, they are not. They are very small. And this is kind of like what? Like a movie strip? But I think I can still use them. I may even give this away. I don't know. Like I said, I was hoping these would be larger, but they're very small. But anyway, I have that. And then I think I have one more item for coloring. I thought I would try these art markers. And if I can get this package open, we'll be in business. I should just rip it. I mean, why am I trying to save the packaging? Crinkle Wrinkle. Okay, I can get rid of that, right? And don't ask me the name of that. I don't know. But they were on sale on Amazon. They were part of the Black Friday or haul or one of them. So, I don't know. So it says what? Tender pink, warm gray. So you get a bunch of different, and they're dual tip. So I believe you get, yeah, a broad end on one and like a, is that like a chisel? And a finer tip on the other. Let me try this and let's see what we think of this. Just a couple. I'm not going to try them all. So they are thick. Like I was thinking for coloring. So I'm not sure. Do they? Oh, look it. They bled right through this paper. And this is, no, isn't that the one I just had, the fine tip? So if you go to the chisel tip, I'm sure that went right through. I mean, look at, yeah, that goes through. So I don't know now. I thought for coloring, maybe it'll work. I thought I would invest in, well, not invest because they weren't terribly expensive, but because like I said, I really don't have any markers like this. Like people buy the I can't say it. Brand, but I think they're a little bit more money, so I was trying to, you know, still get a decent set but not spend as much. So I don't know if these are gonna, if I'm gonna like coloring with these or what, because like I said, you know, I bought them to color with. So hopefully, oh, see now that, well, that one went through that. So I don't know, we'll just have to see. But there is that, and you do get 60 count. So, and it's nice because it comes in its own little case. And let me see. Oh no, there's one little item. He tried to sneak away. But we're not letting him. Okay, so let's open this business and see what this is. This I don't even remember ordering. So it's not part of the Amazon haul or, you know what I'm trying to say? Black Friday. This is impossible to open. Just kidding. Okay, so these are pet stickers. Hopefully, I don't think they are. Hopefully, they are individually cut, but oh boy. This may drive me to distraction. Because these are stickers, but I thought they were individually cut. Apparently, they are not. So you're going to have to fussy cut these and, yeah. I think these are the kind that I can never, ever get off of the back. But, I don't know. They look nice. I mean, it's like a vintage. I do like that vintage look. So, I hope you can see these. I mean, they are, like I said, they are very, very nice. It's just, this might kind of drive me a little bit pazzo, having to cut all of them, but it looks like you don't even get any repeaters. I think it's just vintage moments. Did we get that yet? I think these are all, that's really cool that they're all different. So they're all stickers. No, every stitch tells the story. I think that's where it repeats. So, yeah, with the love. But all of that, I think, is different. So, this is a huge... I do like this. It's just, if I can get them off of this roll, okay, you know, off the backing off, when I go to use them, I will be fine. If not, well, you know, I don't know. But they are really, really nice stickers. So there is that business. And now let me look one last time. I think if there's anything else, I'll include it in a different haul because it's been quite a while. So yeah, so that is it. Thank you all so much for joining me tonight. I really, really appreciate it. Well, I say tonight because it's the night for me, but you could be watching it anytime. Anyway, if you like this video, please hit that like button, leave a comment in the comment section. My channel has been growing. I am so excited. I can see 3,000. For a while, I didn't think it was going to happen, but I am only like 50 away from 3,000. So that's my goal by the end of this calendar year, to hit 3,000 subscribers. So if you could hit that subscribe button as well as the notifications bell, I would really, really appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to quit yakking. You're probably like, oh, finally. Anyways, that is it. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope everybody has a fantastic week, and I will see you soon in another video. Take care and stay safe, y'all. Bye-bye.